Today we're looking at the Asus Orion Pro Gaming headset. Here it is in the box. Look on the back, it gives you some details about all the features it has, about its amp and microphone and things like that. Okay, so let's get it out of the box. While I'm doing that, I shall tell you a little bit about it. It features a driver-free ROG Spitfire USB audio processor, DSP, that's Digital Signal Processor. It has 3 different settings, amp, surround and FPS EQ. We'll be talking a little bit about that later. It has an inline volume control with mute function, pretty standard for most gaming headsets. It has a 2.5 meter braided cable with gold plated jacks, that's like very long. It has 100mm over-ear cushions using high quality breathable leather for longish gaming sessions. Doesn't want to sound like I'm reading off their marketing bump there, but... And it also features a retractable noise filtering microphone, which I shall now switch to tell you the rest of the specs.
Okay, I have now switched to the headset. So let's carry on with the specs. It has 50mm Neodymium magnet drivers, has 30 decibels of passive noise isolation, a frequency response of 20 to 20,000 Hz, an impedance of 32 ohms. The input sensitivity is minus 30 decibels, with an overall weight of 268 grams. Okay, so let's look at some sweeping shots.
Hi guys! Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about this headset. And I would like to start by talking about this. This is their audio processor. It just plugs into the USB, there's no drivers or anything, so it's super easy to use, very easy to carry around. You're always going to have the same things on it. What they have here is FPS. Now this switches all your EQ to be optimal for first-person shooters. We have surround. This turns on the 7.1 surround sound. So, yeah, that's quite good. And the amp, this is the problem that I've been having, because I've been using these while I've been video editing, so I have some wireless ones that I absolutely hate, but that's another story. And what this does, it amplifies the quiet sounds. So, when I'm listening back to my videos, I can hear my voice fine, so I was like, I can't hear the background music very much, so I turn the background music up. Then somebody not listening with one of these can hardly hear me talking, so yeah, I'm now going to be keeping these all completely off. As for the cable, it's 2.5 meters long, but it is very long. It does come with, I don't have it with me, but it does have something to wind it up with to try and keep it tidy, but it still gets a bit messy. You have your headphone and your microphone plugged in here. Or, if you don't want to use this, or you think you've got a better sound card, you can just unplug these from here, and you can plug them directly into your sound card. I can do it at the end of my keyboard, because I know for a fact my keyboard's plugged straight into there. And you can do that, and you can go without this. So, which I might actually do, because I've got pretty good onboard audio on my motherboard. Anyway, as for the headset itself, you heard what the microphone sounded like. But it's alright for talking in a game. It's not really something that I would personally use. The headband here, it's pretty soft, pretty comfortable. I've used this for like over a month now, and yeah, it's nice. It's a nice headset. I mean, I don't have that many to compare it to, but yeah, this nice and soft. It's pretty good. I mean, your ears do start to get a little bit sweaty after like many hours, but you know, I think that's something that's just going to happen, really. I mean, yeah, it's not such a problem. As for fitment, they fit on my head very well. The passive noise cancelling is quite good. I can still hear myself just about, but you know, it tones it down a little bit. so you can keep your concentration much better. As for the fitment, let's wave my head about a bit. See, they're not too tight, but they do stay absolutely in place. I would say the microphone is slightly awkward with its positioning. If you see, I pulled it out and it's facing up there. You can kind of bend it round like this. This isn't actually the best implementation of a microphone that I've ever seen, but it gets the job done. This looks quite good. So yeah, I don't particularly like it being this loose, but yeah, it's quite sensitive, so it can easily pick you up. And most of the time I will keep that up there. Okay, as for the design, it's got the Republic of Gamers logo on it, the Asus logo on it. It feels kind of, though it's plastic, it feels quite nice. I know this looks like ventilation on here, this honeycomb design, but it's not really. There's nothing under, it's solid underneath it. So yeah, the adjustment's got, it's got a very fine adjustment. It has a lot of clicks. You can probably hear that. That mic's sensitive. So yeah, it should fit to anybody's head though. To be honest, when I first get a headset, I put it on my head and I go like that. That might not be even, but yeah, that's how I do it, because yeah, I'm lazy. Okay, it comes with your standard mic off, mic on. The most common problem for people using voice chat programs, like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, no one can hear you. Oh, yes, I've accidentally put my microphone mute on. Okay, we'll keep that off. And the volume control here, which is quite a small wheel. I've seen a few people complaining about that, but yeah, I haven't had too much problem with it. I have ended up rubbing against stuff and what's happened to the volume? Oh yes, I've rubbed against it. And you could, if you were that type of person, kind of clip it onto your shirt or something. I don't tend to do that, but you can do if you would like to. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about these. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. Have you ever tried them? Would you consider buying one of these? They are priced currently at around £60 at the time of making this video. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time.